bastion of hope. This once great nation I'd left was its humour. So be it through continued mockery, this crap hot country half full of cunts. Finally had the last laugh when dragged underwater by the waist of the tumour it formed. When it fell for the fear-mongering of the National Front's new hairdo. Yeah. Woo! Yeah! So then what becomes of the inhabitants of this once unstoppable isle, when all of its exports are no longer in style? Are you seriously still trying to kid me? All culture's gonna be fine when all that's left is knobheads, Morris dancing to Sham 69. Come on the ragman, rally on the maypole, hijack your sounds, that you claim to it. Every card played is a statement made in, there's always a new scapegoat to blame for it. England, my heart bleeds, you abandoned me, I abandoned you too, but we both know I was in the one life too. And I'm not scared of people who don't look like me or like you. Unlike you. Woo! So bold in its idiocy, so bound by its own stupidity. It's not realised it's already sentenced itself completely to death. So bold in its idiocy, so bound by its own stupidity. It's not realised it's already sentenced itself completely to death. When the last bastion of hope, this once great nation I left was good music, but we didn't nurture it. Instead choosing to ignore it. Yeah, we got trapped by the same crowd who don't like it. Let's they heard it before they left me stuck, flogging mind progressive, dead or south of the border to the so-sos, free-frus, this, that, buttered breads, and the crowd of it whose values flit whenever the fuck it suits them in. We're supposed to let it slide, why? Because the press has normalised the idea that racism was some delusional humour. When the last bastion of hope, this once great nation I've left was to converse in a manner that can pacify, divide and unite the room. But no one's talking, rational thought forced into submission by the medium through which all of our information is now consumed. So bold in its idiocy, bound by its own stupidity. It does not realise it's already sentenced itself completely to death. So bold in its idiocy, but bound by its own stupidity. It does not realise it's already sentenced itself completely to death. Its idiocy, bound by its own stupidity. So realise it's already sentenced itself completely to death. Oh, so bold in its idiocy, so bold, so bold. Cheering for the radio, make sure everyone listening on the radio knows that you're all enjoying yourselves, yeah? Let's do that one more time. Everybody cheer as loud as they can, please. Nice, powerful. This song's called Down by the Stream. When Peter Pullen turned 13, he threw a party in Partington for the whole team, and it was him and me, John O'Stedman, Connor Cartwright and Doug Duggan, with Peter's cousin Dean. Do you remember Dean? We wandered off into the woods behind the park with Dean's older brother Marc. Some cherry cola can bombs down by the stream. I wore these beige chinos, swore they were just green jeans. their red eyes chuckling. How when suddenly Jono screamed, put the pellet in his legs, a couple more shots whizzed fast, fell fast. Probably not just the shock of the shots, so we ducked behind the rocks. We crawled through the dead leaves and the moss, ran all the way up the back path, and we didn't let up until we got past the bus stop behind Joanna's house. Bill popped that pellet out with a hot box cutter. Jono didn't cry at all, he didn't even stutter. Jono was alright, Jono was a good guy. I think his dad came over from somewhere else this summer, sometime in 85 or 86, or maybe he was from Milton Keynes. I can't really remember, but he was different to us, and Jono had been deaf till he was 4 because he had this weird wax build up in his ears. And I was a prick about it, picked on him and bullied him before he found his feet here because, well, I don't know why, I just did. I've got to live with it. You could say it was just kids being kids, or possibly my inner egg burning its teeth. But I got picked on too. I might have been a prick, sure, but I was just insecure. Who gets to decide what's being snide and what's just giving you what you're good for? We were all good in the end, I think. He never held it against me. We ended up on a school trip to Blackpool when we hit 16. Sharing cheap pills that weren't too strong, but lasted long enough to take the edge off life getting real. Take the edge off life feeling just that little bit wrong. The sharks start circling and the nights get longer. Jono, I never said sorry to your face, so I'll say it in this song. I was young, but more so I was wrong. And know this, if I found out my own son had been picking on someone, but when he came home from school, I grabbed that little fucker by his rucksack, pin him up to the wall, and scream in his face until he'd never dare make another person feel shitty at all. Cause they picked on me too, so I knew, same as you, the pain never really goes away. It just finds new places to hide inside the darkest nooks and crannies of your brain. Again and again and again and again and again. It surprises you every time you find it. The old cycle of abuse. He did it to me, so I'll do it to you. And it doesn't matter if you're tough as old boots. There's no margin for error in this world. There's absolutely no excuse. So the many fibers of our being, afraid to the point of exhaustion for a bit of harmless fun. Jesus Christ, I never meant to hurt anyone. Cheers. All right, dark days. The truth was sold, that's where the trail goes cold. My shoulders shudder at the thought of puffing my chest out when I'm walking home alone. Under the arches there's a bloke with a car boot full of stolen phones, knock-off cologne and mint cartridges. Name and condition from Selfridges, mate. I see arsonists with business rates etched on the back of empty match boxes. And police officers getting their truncheons polished off in the bushes, wondering what all the fuss is about and what I'm looking at. God, Dave, looks could kill, my vacant gaze wouldn't even pierce the skin. I'm not lazy, ambition's just something I've no interest in it. At least when I meet my maker, I'll embrace all my mistakes, as I descend to the bowels of hell with a shit-eating grin on my face. It's a never-ending cycle of abuse. I had the blues and I can't shake the blues. I had the blues and I can't shake the blues. It's a never-ending cycle of abuse. Yeah, well, I was skeptic due to how the media had depicted you. Though getting to know you better, we clicked until we stuck together. Turning the corner of the burning cenotaph of those coppers clocked us, stopped us, shook us up and down with no grounds to a no due process. Started discussing whether to let us off and doing nothing, or maybe cuff us for looking like we might be hiding something. But when the radio buzzed in, they can't boot man with the lot. What? Thank fuck I bought you enough time not to get shot. It's a never-ending cycle of abuse. I had the blues and I can't shake the blues. I had the blues and I can't shake them loose. It's a never-ending cycle of abuse. It's a never-ending cycle of abuse. I had the blues and the blues, I can't shake them loose. It's a never-ending cycle, you stick with me.
Thank you well. Cheers. All right, flying through. How long have we got left on air? All right, we can. I think we do 2 more. Okay. 2 more, fine. Yeah. Yeah. I was asking the adjudicators, not you. But do you want 2 more? I don't know. I think that sounds like you want 1 more. Do you want 2 more songs? Still just feel like we might do 1 if that's the reaction. Do you want 2 more songs? All right, okay, maybe the wind's blowing all the noise away, because that's... Yeah, I know, I get it. We'll do 2 more. We've contractually obliged anyway. Rich. Almost by accident, I have become rich. Through continued reward for skilled labour in the private sector and a genuine lack of interest in expensive things. It appears I have become rich. And since I have become rich, I've been constantly living in fear of losing all of this, that the bubble will burst and falling from my perch I will return once again to the life that I used to live with the things I didn't have before I had become rich. It appears I have become rich. I put a pinch away each week in a place my hand would never fit, so I cannot reach it. It is made of solid steel, a square foot deep with a slit, no bigger than an inch. Well, one day when that seam splits in such a way it cannot be restitched, I will scratch that insatiable itch and buy the whole hospital and everything in it, because I'm rich. It appears I have become rich. Yeah, well, you twitch like some headless bird, whilst the witch doctors poach for the stragglers in the herd, pitching for business down on Skid Row. The line goes out the door and you're right at the back. Man, 2 more poor dead kids in the ditch. I fucking love being rich. It appears I have become so rich. It appears I have become so rich. I'm literally... But no matter how little I've got, I'll never lose the plot. On top of the hill looking out over the valley, you can see for miles and still get shot. The farmer doesn't want his cows getting what the other cows have got. Keeps his livestock stuffed in his sock. Guess what? That's why he's... It appears we both become rich. It appears we're both very, very, very rich. It appears we both got gout. It appears we have no shame. It appears I have become rich. It appears I have become rich. Forgive me, have mercy on my soul, never. No one ever tells you how tough it really is. Please teach me how to be modest and how to be rich in equal measure. I've done some terrible things because I'm rich. Looking for opportunities in ventures that are bound to bring the silver ray. Joy to brush, being cush, then again it's a push. Life is a bitch. I've become so rich and people hate you for it. You run a real risk being rich. It appears I have become rich. Woo! It appears I have become rich. Woo! It appears I have become rich. It appears I have become rich. Tongue, real nice. You got a really lovely ring to your name. Rowetta, Robin, Robert, Richard, Rich. Cheers. All right. We're going to love you and leave you. Thanks for having us. We'll be inside the festival site at 11 p.m. Come and join us. It'll be like this, but more. This one's what's left. We make hits, and then we're going. We love you. Peace.
Cheers.
I'll let
my friend live upstairs in the spare room for a minute. He needed space and he paid, never relate to our letting agent that we did it. That's illegal, well I sublet, yeah, I submitted. Document on tape, the greatest crime this nation saving grace devised the name forbidden. I just wanna make a point that the culture would have died, and post-long face poster boys wouldn't have got to ride on the coattails of the dead and claim that their derision is a vehicle for their vision of subverting it instead. Now subliminal exposure is exploded in your head, cause you know that we were going good. Yeah, one night up in the attic, listening to dramatics, drinking cans and shooting the shit. We reeled up all of our hopes and dreams and made a list, and there was one singular ambition we had, which most musicians of our ilk were willing to admit, and it was to this mantra we would commit. We make hits, two broke millennial men, and we do it again. High on the back of the bus, you know it ain't no bus. We're on the same wage, hey, and we ain't afraid to get paid on stage. If I'm fiction, employing the art is a fact, and you think you're back to with that now. You won't be missed, watch me now. But not hits like Nile Rodgers, just that we ain't hook dodgers. We make hits, right. So when we were done kissing, we finally formed this band, and we signed to a subsidiary of Universal Inc. Cause the water keeps on rising, and we know there's no surprising anyone with eyes and ears around here that we're all gonna sink. And we just wanna have some fun before we're sunk. And if that's the attitude you exude, then you know you're really... We make hits, oh, two broke millennial men, and we do it again every night on the back of the bus. You know it ain't no bus, ha. We're on the same wage here, and we ain't afraid to get paid on stage. If I'm fiction, caught in the act is a fact, and you get your back up for that now. You won't be missed, watch me now. But not hits like Nile Rodgers, just that we ain't hook dodgers. We make hits, we make hits, we make. Yeah, we make hits, we make hits, we make. Yeah, we make hits. I'm still an anti-CAPRTALIST. It just so happens that there's other things I happen to be. So watch me keep flinging shit until enough of it sticks to bring down the wall. Cause if it's not a hit, well, we're being ironic. Nice one. Enjoy your night. Cheers.
Thank you.